really loud in the background of my house today. Kids, dogs, everything. So I have a feeling this is already going to be a nightmare with editing, having to get everything out of the background. But welcome back. We're playing This Is the Police. We're going to be hitting day 4, it looks like. And I saw these papers before, so I'm glad it came back and showed me those again before we start day 4.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch, and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all 3 of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Welcome back, everybody. This is Old Guy Gamer. I started this game. It goes through the same... I don't know. I'm a little confused. This is only the second time I've played it recording, even though this is my 3rd video. It's only the second time I've had to start the game. And it went through the same opening scene when he's walking into the strip club as it did the first time I played this game. So I don't know if it's going to do that every time or if I shut it off at the wrong time. I'm a little confused by this startup. So it repeated some of the cutscenes that I ended a video with yesterday, so I'm gonna have to play with this and see if there's a better way to edit the endings and beginnings and all that stuff, because I've been playing this game for 5 minutes already watching cutscenes that I saw yesterday, so it's kind of strange. And it looks like this guy's gonna have an excuse every day. So today my daughter is opening an art exhibit at an Elite Gallery University. Can I have the day off? No. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? No. So I've got 4 professional type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 less than professional. Still don't know what this A means by this guy, but whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll play the day. No songs.
Year 12 in progress.
Start the day out early. Ah, we get to learn how to use the detectives today. Homicide in the ghetto. Okay. Let's send a couple of... What am I doing here? Why won't it let me send people? Wow. So I guess I gotta do the homicide first. Send the detectives and then I can go to that other crime. Okay. They investigate crime scene, interview, gather. One of them will be the lead. More effective the team. So I want my most professional. Ugh. 150 as the lead. Really? Let's get this guy up there. Oh, black activist Ronnie Moore. So I should have a black guy going, right? Now we can do the... Now let's set this guy. Gotta get him more professional at some point. And fire all black cops. Racist gang. Capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. Holy cow. Promising to kill all black doctors, firemen, and police. They're gaining more and more followers, and they're starting to gain some support. From City Hall, I have to fire all my black employees over the next 2 days. Well, this guy is giving me some reason. At least he's showing up drunk and coming up with excuses, but that's a racy thing for a village hall, or a city hall to put in writing. Considering that I could save it forever. Gas station surveillance recorded car that's on the stolen vehicles list. Now let's give him a reason to screw up. Homicide investigation has started. They've interviewed, collected, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. A drunk witness said they drove by in a sedan, shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots. Got what he deserves. There's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. She never heard anything, supposedly. Was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Okay, so what are my options here? Broken glass. He's coming out and he's already got broken glass on his... Alright, so I'm guessing there's supposed to be more. I don't know what this is supposed to be telling me. Would a machine gun only... The window was broken before he died, so there's that. So a machine gun would leave bullet holes everywhere, right? Not just all me and him. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Let them give us some more info.
212 complete.
Offender caught. Holy cow. The guy's actually slightly more professional than he was. So my 2 worst employees are both at 15 now instead of 5. I'll take that.
1210 in progress.
Suspicious person. Guy taking photographs. Let's send her on this one.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Carjacking. Where did this come from? I didn't have a carjacking. Search the car, interview any potential eyewitnesses, wait at a safe distance for the driver to appear.
113 complete.
Alright, I must have missed something. Whatever. Whatever mistake I made, it must have worked out because we gained a rest out of it.
1210 complete.
Yay, 1210 complete. I'm opening a martial arts club. I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students take on your toughest cop. Alright, Yancey. You're in. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. And if he survives, we'll promote him. Well, suspicious individual. I guess I gotta do the homicide. Present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Detective Mole. You've got 3 new frames. Okay. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction if they know how to look at case materials. The more professional the detectives working the investigation, the better their instincts. Okay. You need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene using the frames you think likely. Sometimes with guesswork thrown in. If you add it all up, but the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. Okay, so I gotta do all this. What is that? Drug lord. So there's only 5 sequences? They drove by in a sedan. A few muffled shots. So here's him leaving. Here's him dead. And I gotta put together the... So there's no tree on this corner, so this is different than the drugstore. I don't know. There's not enough to go on right now. Let's just keep collecting information. See how this worked? The offender escaped. Great.
311A in progress.
I was hoping they could find a guy at the park, an old man with bifocals. A couple of dancers started fighting over chips, and a cat fight broke out right on stage. Let's do that. It is a fight in progress, even though it's just strippers or whatever. Bartender reported patron and bouncer. Drunk climbed on the stage while the singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Okay. So not too horrible. Yeah, let's do that. Now I've got to send my best and my worst cop out. Oh, and here's the fighting guy. Alright, he won on points. Chief, I just about nailed the jab a couple times. He's too fast for me. Won on points. I don't really understand the rules. Keep track of points. It was alright. Showed me a few tricks after the match. And I carried away a little and pulled my back. Can I take a day off? That's kind of what I was expecting. I was expecting him to get hurt. Works since July 15th. Okay. I guess we're just waiting for something to
Got a
happen.
situation here.
So these are the cops calling in to tell me something's wrong and they want me to make a decision. Okay. 2 strippers going at it. It's going beyond arguing to full-on cat fight. Bouncers asleep. 2 wasted to handle it. And the patrons are enjoying it. Listen, girls, cut the crap or this is going to get serious. Alright, we cut the music and turned up the lights. They keep fighting. Yeah, let's do that.
311A complete.
Yeah. Don't really care about arresting strippers that everyone else seemed to be fine with.
311A complete.
So that's the restaurant with the bouncer and the patron. So they caught the patron. So she'll get a little bit more professional. And it's the end of the day. So we got to remember that Yancey needs to come back to work. We'll promote him because he's at 360. I said I would give 1 stripe to everybody over 150, but I might move that up to 250. 150 seems a little low. Let's end the day and see what happens. So this guy's tired. So when I started the day, it looks like I used the same shift 2 days in a row. So I'll have to use shift A the next time we do a video. And let's stop right there. Retired police officer shoots pregnant woman. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. City has no problems with racists, even though he just told me to fire all my black officers. I'm not going to go to work. We're going to end the video here. That was day 4. We will come back and work day 5 pretty soon. Check back in soon.